Okay, we're here with UFC featherweight Frankie Edgar. Frankie, you're here to support your boy Marlon Moraes. What'd you think of his performance?
Yeah, I think he performed well. Everything kind of went as planned. It's a little bit even on the feet, and then things started rolling Marlon's way. Rocked him in a second, rocked him good in the third, finished him on, and then I was able to take his back, finish him in third. It was a good night.
It's interesting because a little of you has rubbed off on him. You know, the footwork. I know Mark Henry's a coach of yours, and you hear the same type of instructions from him towards you. Very interesting. But how does that feel to know that guys kind of mimic what you do and have success with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's my team, really. It's just my coaches. I listen to my coaches, and he's listening to the coaches. And if I can influence him, it's awesome. And he's definitely influenced me. So it's what teammates do.
Okay, a few weeks ago we had Chad Mendes, Conor McGregor fight. We have a new interim champion. You went up to the cage. What were the exact words you said to Conor McGregor? I've heard different versions, and some were complimentary and some were maybe not so complimentary.
Nah, I mean, I'm not a disrespectful person. It was his moment. I said congrats, but I said, let's get in there before Aldo, because I didn't really know at that time when Aldo would be back, and I'm trying to get that next fight. I'm trying to get that title, and I felt if I can get a chance at Conor before Aldo, it'd be me fighting Aldo.
If it's not going to be you versus Aldo or you versus McGregor, and it's going to be them two, who do you want to fight?
I don't know, man. I'm going to leave that up to the UFC. I know a lot of guys aren't really available, but I definitely do want to fight before the year's out.
But
Conor, stop running. Conor, stop running. I'm telling you, stop running.
At the same time, though, you don't want to sit, right? I take it you want to take a fight if those two fight, let's say in early January, late December, like we're hearing?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to fight before the year's out. I'm not going to sit around and wait for that, but I just got to make sure I get the job done and get the winner of those guys.
I see people throwing out the 135 possibility. Why don't you drop and fight Dillashaw? In a way, you'd make history. I mean, fighting for 3 world titles, possibly winning 2. You did drop the 45er. That's why I'm pointing that out. But is that in any way a goal of yours to be a triple division champion?
Not right now. I think the goal is 45. I'm close. I could taste it. I'm knocking on that door. And I think that belt's mine. It's just a matter of time.
There's no way you would sit out and just wait the winner of McGregor Aldo? You really want to stay busy and fight someone else?
I got 3 kids, man. I'm trying to make some money, I'm not getting any younger. I want to, keep challenging myself and keep improving. The best way to improve is testing yourself in the cage.
Now that you've seen more out of McGregor and you've been in the cage with Aldo, who do you think wins that fight?
I still think Aldo wins that fight. I mean, anything can happen, obviously, but I just think Aldo is just a step ahead of him.
Now, you've been in there with Aldo, so that'd be unfinished business, but at the same time, it appears that McGregor seems to be the big payday. Who do you want to win?
I don't care, man. I really don't. I used to say I would like to be the guy to take it from Aldo, but at this point, man, I just want that belt. So whoever it is.
Once you do settle business at 45, if you were to gain the title, then maybe would you explore a bantamweight title? And I ask only because I think the fans, these are their types of wishes. Is it your types of wishes too, and to do it like in that order?
I get that 45-pound belt, we'll talk. We'll talk about it. And I mean, it's definitely something, you hear people talk about it, makes you think about it. Cutting weight's not easy though, and could I make the weight? I probably could make it. I don't know how I perform though. I don't know how my body would feel. And I mean, shit. I think I've never really lost the 55-pound title. You know what I'm saying? So why am I keep sucking down to get these titles? I want to get the one at 45 first, and then take it from there. All
right. Last question. You saw Chad Mendes perform off of 2 weeks. And Chad Mendes is, he's a guy that's gone 5 rounds, and he's gone strong 5 rounds before. When you saw that, did you then perhaps think maybe it was a wise idea, or maybe it worked out better that the UFC didn't pick you? Do you think you may have faded like Chad Mendes did, in such a quick manner against McGregor?
Yeah, I think it was the business move for the UFC, not picking me, and I'm not going to fade like that. Granted, 17 days to get ready for a fight is tough, but I do stay in the gym, for the most part. I mean, I wasn't training for a fight per se, but I think I could definitely push the limits a little more. I think.
Frankie, thanks for the time. I hope you get whatever fight you may get, but you're making history here. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.